Hello everybody and welcome to another Sony Vegas tutorial. Today we'll be looking at color correction and what you need to do that. This is going to be mainly for Call of Duty, but I mean if you're doing other video clips then you just have to kind of adjust it to your liking. But you want to go ahead and drop in your clip. So I'll quickly grab let's just get this one for now. So you want to go ahead and drag that into your timeline. I'm going to delete the audio track because I don't need it. Oh, we seem to be playing. Anyway. I'm going to scroll with my mouse to zoom in just to make it easier to work with. And I'm also going to stretch the video to go full screen, which is just do by right clicking on the video, press properties and uncheck maintain aspect ratio. Now full screen. As you can see, this video here is kind of a bit grey. It needs a bit more contrast. Bring out the reds and stuff a bit. So we're going to head over to the event effects button, which is down here. Click on that one, and there's a few things you're going to need. One is going to be the brightness and contrast. We'll add that one. That's handy. Gonna go for a color corrector. Color curves. That's all you need for now. Hit OK, and then you'll be greeted with three kind of tabs at the top here. This is where you're going to adjust your stuff. I mean, your adjustments don't have to be exactly the same as mine. They just need to suit your video and what your video kind of looks like. And so I'm going to choose, well, it's mostly the same, but you want to choose a point in your video where all the colours are kind of coming out, and so you can see the most amount of colours, and then this way it will be the most effective way of colour correction. So I'm gonna leave the brightness how it is really, and then the contrast I'm doing a bit up slightly to there. 15 is good. I'll just leave that contrast center. Now color corrector, this depends on what the way you capture your video is like. The low is kind of all the low colors. The mid is all the middle colors. It's kind of simple, and the high is kind of the ones that stand out the most. So I mean, these top canvases here, that's probably going to be high. So if I change it to blue, see they all change to blue. And then change that back. And low is going to be like these shadows. If we change that to something like green, it's going to change all the dark bits. So the dark bits I'm going to just leave as it is really, maybe slightly towards the blue end. The mids you don't really need to change. It's kind of for fine tuning color correcting. And most of it comes from the color curves, but we'll just move this slightly up there towards the red area. The high, again, you're going to want to go slightly to the high area. There, we'll bring that one down a bit more. That's about it. You can fine tune it to how your video looks. Then color curves here. We kind of have one channel which is all the red, green and blue RGB. We're going to want to just change them one by one to how you want it. Now moving this, you can see changes the colour. Putting it down gets rid of the colour. At the moment we're on red, and putting it up we get more of a colour. So you're going to want a bit of red, then you want to put it both ways so that the colour stays level. Then you just want to move on to green. Move it to roughly the same place. About there, like that. Then blue. About the same. And that's that. From I can't really do it before and after. Otherwise I have to change it all again. But that's, as you can see now, you can see a lot more of the colours underneath these. If you can rewind the video, and underneath here you can see a lot more different colours. It's not a major change, as I said before. It's for fine tuning, but you can move these to how you want your video. So, like taking this blue down. There isn't really much blue. This is kind of in a desert environment, so it's mostly like reds. So taking that blue down a bit more. The green. You don't want much green either. Red's probably the main contender. That looks about right. Yeah, so basically you just need to take your time, play around with it. And if if you have the same capture card or whatever you have, then it's going to mostly record into the same kind of colour. So you can save this to Call of Duty or something you want to save as. But I'm not going to save it because I already have my own one. So that's the colour correction. If you want to keyframe, I'm going to do this in this video. So here, if we want, well, first of all, not keyframing, sorry, masking. You want to check the mask button and make sure your video slider here is where you want to start your masking. I'm going to go to the start, and just for a random example, I'm going to mask around the corners. This is just completely random. Quickly do something like that. As you can see there, cut it off. I mean, if you want to do, I know, so in montages, for example, you want to go for the widescreen look. Oh yeah, sorry, these things here, this is kind of adding a mask, this is taking away a mask. You just want to click on the mask you've done to remove it. It's quite simple. But I'm going to see these dots, I'm going to use these dots as a guideline. Go from one dot to the other, making sure that they're parallel. Then we want to go down to this dot down here, and to the opposite parallel dot here, and that will make a nice widescreen mask there. If we play that back, it gives a cinematic feel, making it look like it's widescreen. Always helps into making your videos look much more professional and better quality. But that's been the video for today. Oh yeah, if you have got any suggestions on any videos you would like me to make, please put them in the comments. Also, if you could share this video around a bit, because I hardly get any views whatsoever, it would be much appreciated. But other than that, see you next time.